everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Student Fire Podcast, live from the Speak Fire studio. My name is Bobby Berg. I'm a motivational speaker for schools, and I'm here to help you live your best life today.
Welcome back to another edition of Student Fire, live from the Speak Fire studio. I'm your host, Bobby Berg. As we said in the intro, how are you doing, y'all? Seriously, how are things going this week? Everything going well? I know last week's episode went a little crazy and went off the... I got a little excited. Let's just be upfront about it. But real talk, y'all have inspired me on such a level that I had to make an entire episode about it. Y'all, we hit 1,000 views. Oh my goodness, I'm so geeked. But this week is going to be super short. It's going to be super simple, and I just want to be upfront with you. This one really hits home for me. This episode, I really want to talk about your dream. See, a lot of us have these goals, a lot of us have these giant, grandiose plans for our lives, but we don't always put the right amount of time into it. You get what I'm saying? Some of us don't really take the effort and the time to really go, listen, man, you need to go do this today. And I know you want to sit around and you want to play Fortnite and you want to play video games and you don't really want to clean the house, but you gotta. Like, for instance, today, my wife and I are getting ready to go on vacation. As this recording is up, my wife and I are going to be on a plane on our way to Cleveland, Ohio. My cousin is getting married. First off, Dan and Tiffany, congratulations to you both. I know it's a couple days early, but I love you with all of my heart, and I'm so proud of you. And Tiffany, we're so happy to have you in this family. But we're going home to this wedding, and I'm so geeked because I'm going to be home for a couple days. It's going to be fantastic. Something I'm doing, I friended one of my old teachers on Facebook, and she reached out to me and she said, hey, Bobby, I think it'd be really cool if you could tell me a little bit more about the speaking thing that you do. So over the next couple of weeks, her and I started talking, and she goes, wow, that's awesome. Would you be able to come talk to the kids by chance? And I immediately said yes, because how cool is it that I get to take my passion, my dream, my goal that I had, and I get to give back to the school that helped make me and mold me into who I am today. See, a lot of people overlook that. You look at school and you go, oh, it's just school, blah. But what you don't realize is you spend a lot of time during your day, during your week, during whatever, in school. Your dreams, your goals oftentimes get influenced and molded by your experience in school. Who thinks about that, right? I didn't realize how much time I really spent in school every day until I got out of high school. And looking back, I was like, whoa, dude, a lot of your thought process, a lot of how you approach situations, a lot of your core beliefs were molded by your teachers, by the way your coaches influenced you, and most of all, by the way your friends influenced you. But I'm here to tell you right now, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, all right, let's bring this back to way back in January. The first episode of the new year of 2020, we said, hey, we're going to set some goals. I don't care how big or small they are. We're going to take 2 or 3 big goals for the whole year, and we're going to lay out how we're going to make this happen. How are y'all doing on those, right? Because when you go to school, when you talk to your buddies, when you talk to your teachers, your coaches, your whoever, and you start talking about these big goals that you have, their opinions might wind up influencing you a little bit. They might wind up making you think, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm really good enough anymore. I don't know if I have the grit to handle this. I'm going to tell you something right now, and this is going to get really cheesy, so Jenny, I'm sorry. I was talking to Jen the other day about a couple goals that I had for this year. For those of you that haven't heard, I'm going to be doing disc coaching very soon. I'm working on going through some training. I'll be talking about that periodically in the next couple weeks. Tune into Instagram. You're going to hear a lot about this one, and also on TikTok. Anyway, I was telling Jen what I really wanted to do, and as I'm kind of getting all excited and I'm talking about what I'm doing and I'm getting so geeked about this, she just looks at me and goes, Bobby, I love you. I was like, oh, babe, I love you too. What's going on? She goes, nothing. I love how passionate you are about what you do. It's one of the things, it's my favorite thing about you. When you are into something, you give it your all and you are passionate to the brim about making your life into what you want it. And, that's one of the most important things. When you're going on this journey of success, when you're going on this journey of self-discovery and finding who you are and what you believe and what you want and what you really think your best life is going to be today, you need to have a team that gets you there. shout out to Nikki. For those of you that don't know, Eric Thomas, his videographer, his social media guru, Nikki, her name is This Is Nikki S on Instagram. Please go check her out. She's been an incredible coach for me. But, Nikki always says, don't post content just to post. Post content so that you can build a tribe that backs you. Because that tribe won't leave you when things start getting rough. They won't go away the second a post that you make is a little goofy, or the second you start slowing down because you're working on other projects. Make sure that you have a tribe that is there for you through thick, thin, and everything else. And honestly, for me, that started with Jenny. Jenny is my tribe. Jenny is my number 2. She is my number 1. She is my everything. She is the person that when I don't even believe in my dreams and I have to question myself, she's the one that picks me up off the ground and goes, no, we've sacrificed way too much. We've gone way too far to stop. You're not allowed to be done yet because I'm not giving up on you. Y'all, you need to find somebody that believes in your dreams as hard as you do. You need to find somebody that is there for you when you don't believe in you. And that's what I want you to do this week. If you do anything at all this week, I want you to find one person that really has your back no matter what, and help them keep you on the track that you need to be on. Because I get it. Life's going to be tough. Life's going to hit you back. It's going to hit hard. And sometimes it's going to catch you and you're going to wind up on the ground. But the best thing about this is if you have that person in your tribe, if you have that person that has your 6, they'll be able to pick you back up, dust you off, and help you get your hands back up for round 2, right? You can do this. This week, I want you to find that one person, and I want you to give them the most sincere, most loving, most passionate thank you that you can possibly give them. Because at the end of the day, you're good by yourself. With a partner in crime, you're amazing. With an entire tribe at your back, facing every adversity that comes your way, you are absolutely unstoppable.
That's all I got for you. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Y'all, I hope this was helpful. If it was, hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook. Let me know what you thought. Better yet, hop in the reviews on the podcast you're listening to this on and leave a review there. I check all of them, and I will respond to everything that I can. Y'all, I love hearing from you. It's the highlight of my day. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I hope you are rocking everything that you do. I hope nothing's getting in your way, and for whatever does get in your way, I know you're going to find a way to overcome it like you always do. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace! That was another awesome episode of the Student Fire podcast. Thank y'all for sticking around for this long, but I got a question for you. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? See, when I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions, like how do I record an episode? How do I get my show to apps? Like, do I have to do it individually, or can I just have one place that does everything for me? And most importantly, how do I make money from my podcast? Is that even an option? Well, honestly, y'all, your answer is Anchor. Anchor is the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it is 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors that want to advertise on your podcast. Yes, you. That means you can get paid to make the podcast. You can get paid to podcast the right way. In fact, that's exactly what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. If you want to get down on this, if you want to make your podcast a reality and you want your success and your word to be a thing, man, you already know. Hop over to Anchor and give it a start. You won't regret it. Catch y'all in the next episode. Peace. We are Speakfire. Who are we? We are a collective of inspirational, motivational, life-guiding speakers here to help you make your best life available and real today. For everyone that's looking for anything and everything leadership, you have to check out my guy, Michael Gingras, over at Leadership Fire. For my youth that are coming up, for those of you that have questions that need answers, go hit up Sean B. He's the host of Young Fire, killing the game every single Monday. For those of you that have questions that go a little deeper, for those of you that need that internal fire inside of you, not just sparked, but you need those flames fanned, go check out Aisha Thomas with Internal Fire. For my fathers, y'all, you are the real MVP. Go check out my guy Jody Cedric, the host of Father's Fire. For my champions, for my people that need to be the champion of not only their day, but their entire life, man, you'll gotta check out my man Neil Legend over at Champion Fire. And for my students, doesn't matter if we're talking elementary, middle school, high school, college, my graduate students, all of you, for everything student empowerment, student leadership, and student productivity, tune in to Student Fire with me, your host, Bobby Berg. We are Speak Fire, live every Monday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You gonna wake up with us? Let's get it.
I am excited to bring you my new book, Trendsetter, 7 Steps to Radically Stand Out to Be the Best You. This book details my journey of coming to the United States and being excited to embrace the American culture. But unfortunately, my culture was not accepted, and I found myself being bullied as a young girl. And in this process, I decided that I wanted to disconnect from my culture to be more accepted into American culture. And through that process, I got so depressed from trying to fit in that I attempted suicide my freshman year in high school. So this book talks about the journey of what I did to become radically transformed to be the strong woman I am today. This book is something that's really going to enable the reader to understand and embrace who they are, embrace what makes them special, and become radically transformed. Get your copy today at becomingatrendsetter.com. Again, that is becomingatrendsetter.com, or check it out at my website at aishathomas.org.